Today's video contains a rumor for the Final Fantasy series. Rumors are reported purely for the fun of speculation and entertainment. Like all rumors, it should be taken with a grain of salt until official confirmation. With that out of the way, let's get started. It's been a common trend for the next mainline Final Fantasy to be revealed alongside the next major PlayStation hardware. Because of this, many people have been wondering, where is Final Fantasy XVI? After all, barring Final Fantasy VII Remake, it has been 4 years since the last mainline Final Fantasy. God, time just flies by. In either case, there were rumors that Final Fantasy XVI was going to be revealed all the way back in June, and was supposed to be revealed on the same stream as Project Athia. And as you can see, that worked out about as well as getting back together with your ex. But hope is not at all lost, at least according to this latest rumor, which says that a Final Fantasy XVI reveal should still be coming this year, allegedly. With today's rumor coming from Restera user Navtra, with his leaker credential being that he correctly revealed the future of gaming event lineup before it aired, and even talking about Marvel's Avengers PlayStation exclusive DLC before the official announcement was made. So the guy may know a little something something, but it's not a guarantee that it's going to happen. But he has correctly predicted some things in the past, making this one have a little bit more validity than something you'd see on 4chan or Reddit. With Navtra saying, quote, 16 is real. It was supposed to get announced in June's event. It's supposedly closer than most people would think. It has some kind of PS5 exclusivity. It was vague back then, but it seems to be full timed exclusivity now, and I have no idea why they haven't announced it yet. So that's kind of an interesting turn of events, the fact that Final Fantasy XVI could actually still be out there, and we just haven't gotten a peek yet because the announcement got delayed? Honestly, it sounds pretty plausible. For a while now, there has been ongoing rumors that Naoki Yoshida of Final Fantasy XIV would be involved with Final Fantasy XVI. However, Yoshida has insisted that he is not involved with Final Fantasy XVI and claims that the rumors are annoying. At the same time, his business division, now known as Creative Business Unit 3, is working on a brand new AAA project, and it's explicitly not for Final Fantasy XIV. In fact, they even hired a battle planner from the Devil May Cry series to work on this new project, giving more weight to rumors that Final Fantasy XVI will indeed be an action game, just like Final Fantasy XV and Final Fantasy VII Remake. So any of you still holding out for turn-based, there's still the Persona games and Dragon Quest out there. And also, if true, it's nice to know that we won't have to wait until Final Fantasy VII Remake is finished in order to get a completely brand new Final Fantasy. If you consider that Final Fantasy XIII and the game that we now know as Final Fantasy XV were announced all the way back in 2006, and with Final Fantasy VII Remake being, well, a remake, for the single-player Final Fantasy series, we haven't seen an original Final Fantasy world in about 14 years. It's literally just been Fabula Nova Crystallis and FF7 Remake stuff for that long. So honestly, I am hoping that it does get revealed soon. I want to see something truly new from the Final Fantasy series, and I definitely feel like 16 will be the opportunity for that. Again, the rumor had also mentioned that this is going to be a timed exclusive for the PlayStation 5, which honestly doesn't surprise me. We saw almost the exact same thing happen with Final Fantasy VII Remake being a timed exclusive for PlayStation 4. We've also seen this for Project Athia, a game which is a console exclusive for PlayStation 5, and despite there being a PC version, it's not coming to Xbox. So that has been an ongoing trend with Final Fantasy, and honestly even some other Square Enix properties like Nier Automata. So I really would not be surprised if that part of the rumor was true, even if the rumor itself didn't have any legitimacy to it. If it really was meant to be revealed in June, we could still be seeing Final Fantasy XVI sometime this year. And that, my friends, is exciting. But with all of that said, Ultima, I want to hear from you. Do you think we'll be seeing an announcement for Final Fantasy XVI this year? Subscribe, click the bell icon, and let me know in the comments below. And if you value the content content on this channel, be sure to check out the Patreon for the Night Sky Prince, where I'm supported by incredible people like Chris Dillon, who help keep all of these Square Enix, Final Fantasy, and other JRPG videos coming to you. So, if that means a lot to you, be sure to check the link in the description below. Shout out to Chris and the rest of the Ultima community.